This na the one green seat inside status. But the one dem wey wan for sidon param, dem plenty. Some people want make the young candidate go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidate come and sidon there for rule the country. But unfortunately, na just one man go able for sidon na this seat. Well, how you go able for make lay your young candidate sidon at this seat? Na only when you comot and vote. But wait o, before you go and vote, one thing dey wey na you for first do wey go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That na for register as a voter inside salon. Well, the one dey wey responsible for the voting process, they don pull the date o. Dem say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October na the time that one day when you for go and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way for crook the system. Not try that all because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18 years, the eve of election, that's the 23rd of June 2023, or on that particular day when the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do ya run and go register right now. But if you know say the eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try more, because if they fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 years age, that's not crime. Now you the gladdy, but you know don't dey too. I know say as you the gladdy, and this is where you see registration center, you want for go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside the way you know for register. If you do work na some side way far from your house, you do go school na some side way far from your house, or you do go to fable na one side way far from your house, no register there. Elect line then na your area. Make sure say you register na that side. You know what it make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say motorcar no go run. Elect government say they put public transport or then they put government bus, e no go enough. Because plenty people go dey like you wey go on for do the same thing. And the bus they know they run fiti fata. So what you go do? Make sure say you register na the center where they near your house. So whether they say motorcar dey o, motorcar no dey o, you no dey o. You can just swing your answer, go to your voter center, vote, commode, and wait for the result. But if you're not able for vote on this day for election, and then you young candidates know win, you're responsible. Remember, your one vote go change the whole situation. This message, they come up from Weird on YouTube and Facebook. This na the one green seat inside status. But the one dem wey want for sidon param, dem plenty. Some people want make the young candidate go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidate come and sidon there for rule the country. But unfortunately, na just one man go able for sidon na this seat. Well, how you go able for make lay your young candidate sidon at this seat? Now only when you comot and vote. But wait o, before you go and vote, one thing dey when na you for first do wey go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That na for register as a voter inside salon. Well, the one dey wey responsible for the voting process, they don pull the date o. Then say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October na the time that one day when you for go and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way for crook the system. Not try that all because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18 years, the eve of election, that's the 23rd of June 2023, or on that particular day where the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do ya run and go register right now. But if you know say The eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try am o, because if dem fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 year age, that's na crime. Now you dey gladi, but e no don dey too. I know say as you dey gladi, any time when you see registration center, you want for go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside and the way you know for register. If you dey work na some side way far from your house, you dey go school na some side way far from your house, or you dey go to fable na one side way far from your house, no register there o. Elect line dey na your area, make sure say you register na that side. You know wetin make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say motorcar no go run. Elect government say dem dey put public transport or dem dey put government bus, e no go enough. Because plenty people go dey like you wey go want for do the same thing. And the bus dey no dey run fiti fata. So wetin you go do? Make sure say you register na the center wey dey near your house. So whether they say motorcar dey o, motorcar no dey o, you no dey o. You can just swing your answer, go to your voter center, vote, commode, and wait for the result. But if you're not able for vote on this day for election, and then you young candidates know win, you're responsible. Remember, your one vote will change the whole situation. This message, they come up from We Are on YouTube and Facebook.
Fambole muna kushe nuna adu. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet yard salon. Now here we on. Whoa, we left for do them bad things them. We the feel a more salon. Now here we on. Whoa, we had. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We don't mean bad, we just want for make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We don't mean bad, we just want for make we had go before. Oh yeah, like father, like son. I'm not too concerned about people in personal life, but anything we get for do with the country, where we find out the corruption, we the talk we must be that. Hey. Parable. Who that in wealth can expose them say in mix pan corruption inside 1 year? He able for buy land and build house where he can work where they get, or the thing where he been they do before he come na power and not been that enough for make he even build for coup. Family, the presidential press secretary Keketoma Sandi in wealth don't can tell we say in your man where he get he pass Adebayor for Kuss. And when they cause, you know they regret them, you know they say sorry yourself. And not tap though. It's same way so can tell we say in your man when he married, when they don't married about 8 years, in man that one day, then they abuse them today. When we not really concerned about who they meet up, how they call out and they call out. Not even important to we, but anything we get for do it outside the country they go, because everybody get your own past, But this one not to pass to now because it get for do with corruption. Not for the Mrs. and Master business so, but some side day where una not pay attention to, now we they can pay attention pan today. Hello. Yes, so right now, top up 1,000 self really get. It don't come out there. That SIM card where you be the pass na corner, you get her for 1,000 leons. Now, I don't know what thing that they mean. No, not come saying I tell leons. It don't cheap pass I been there. But if you put the 30, they don't go 10,000 leons. Hey, thing they be inside we hard. Thing they really be. Well, good thing then they happen. Good thing then they happen, but the one the way bad and then they overshadow the one the way good. My name is Pierre, the freedom fighter, and this is the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Yes. So as the number they change right now to 54986. 54986. Where of course na this side. Watch this side. 54986. In other words, the subscribers challenge where we can call family challenge. Well, YouTube call them subscribers challenge. Well, we say by December, my own birthday, December we had the birthday, in January. Where na Bible your own birthday. By the time to reach to Bible your own side, we for not able to forget celebration time. Now that we want. But for now, me and we are now we did December. So we want for reach 100,000 subscribers. So when they click and say the first 100 subscribers, then we own the cam inside the and of course we they put the green, white, and blue. Now the MAP. Yes, map. So please, if you like the work where they do, you appreciate them. Just battle we. Let we able for go before, okay? Alright, inside we had news. Inside this channel news, the person we been there na pujan, we been get that wahala na in bladder, where he put that catheter. Well, we had don't facilitate through una help. Well, we been talk say the first part, now we had to they take care of them. Okay, other people then say, no, we not go left and give una, they knock chest. Well, the man dey inside free turn right now as we dey talk so, right now. By tomorrow, we dey hope for make this man go see doctor for let we know wetin go be the way forward. That na just the first step. I want for beg because plenty people and they reach on to we. Every day they talk to plenty people. It's not easy now we are though, it's not really easy. If not to sickness, na difficulties, if not to this, some people they even want for make sure say then do better thing for lay, then go before. Well, in the meet we had how you go able for help, we able for do this and make your life better. We say, hey, wait. But interestingly, not the way you meet they make you qualify for get with battle people. No. You situation get for really convince we. It get for really convince we. Interestingly, me and Bible are just the face. But you get the one them where not only yado the organization where they day for give battle to other people them. They can sit down and then case then they and see who's one way we can take. Sometimes can they me and Bible can just sit down and more take fast decisions. Say okay, they allow we help this and we can come and beg. Say they will don't take the decision. They will beg una look into them. But not in all cases so because we no one for monopolize the organization. We not part of the organization, but not to we not the brainstem behind the organization proper one. So plenty people they meet with the problem them, but we're not really able to take the problem them. Yeah, because we get for convince the one the way they assess the case, then get for the one the way they in charge of case management. Get for convince, the one that we get for disburse the money, get for convince, all of them things then they so now group by group. And interestingly, inside we had organization, you get brains. You get some people the way they come if they talk. You say self when our Bible and self paid, you know say this are not for venture. People and they will get sense. So we left and give them let them they try it no more. So we are not vex. Yeah, not all my in case we take. But we look at the one way really pressing, the one way we touch. Oui, because in natural, interestingly, one day my family will not benefit from this. Now one good thing and I know they hope for let they ever benefit from them. I know they hope for let they ever benefit from this thing. Because I want to say that person will not sabi. Will just hear in problem. Now we for help. Not to my family. Yeah. If my family gets I think let me go drag. As scout are able for help if I able for help if I not able help them again, well other family members then they thank God I get my family members they waiting now self then they help. In fact I then don't take the lead. Me like see me so I know anga. Anyway, we're going to the ball rolling serious one now. We want to start with the issue of NATCOM. Yes, I say NATCOM, National Telecommunication Commission. Commission, where they call NATCOM for short. Well, we see something Comonado on the 7th. Interestingly, we don't get this juice. We don't come out, but now we feel say it go necessary for we touch on this particular issue. So we'll start with NATCOM. Their own notice where they been pull. In other words, the word where they been pull. Now those say this now they want for let everybody know inside we are. And we can see say a lot of company them mobile company them they can lose income. then they can lost customer if NatCom implements this thing now. Wetin are they talk about? Let's go now and see. National Telecommunications Company address to all mobile network operators. It come out the 7th of October 2022. Wetin this say? Say directives from the National Telecommunication Authority, NATCA. Na so they say. I don't know who stay be NATCA. Na NATCOM abi sabi. Anyway, for the full implementation of the subscriber identification and registration management regulation. In other words, then they give directive to all mobile company therefore say the one them where they use mobile company there, whether na internet or whether na wetin you for able for register proper one to the company before ever you get your own service. Well, okay, let's see. Maybe this not too clear. Wetin they really dey try for talk about. Then say the National Communications Authority. Yeah, okay. So NatCom give word to NATCA. Now I get the thing. Now Now directive the National Telecommunication Authority. All right. Okay. Wait. I might miss something. Directive form. Okay, this directive come out from National Telecommunications Authority. Okay, now NATCA. All right. So this now basically in a NatCom now put them together. All right. So let's go. Then say the National Communications Authority. Yeah, would like to draw the attention of the mobile network operators to the subscribers registration regulations 2020 and its content therein. In other words, then they call the attention of the mobile company then for say we been get this regulation when are the subscriber registration regulation. That's not the thing where they regulate how you become member of them particular company. I say for say I get a mobile number, I get this, you get for register. So then they call them to that law where bring them where they allow them for do waiting and they do so. Then say consequently, the authority direct all MNOs to adhere strictly to the under mentioned steps and the timeline as they progress with the subscriber registration drive. In other words, then the drive was called on the mobile company in them, yeah. Yeah, they tell and say they need for go strictly, they need for go according to waiting they don't put down so. Now then things they also they can go to so now. And they say them for make sure say they do them the right way. Number one, they say all pre-activated SIM must be removed from the market immediately. That means the one they will not get proper registration. Yeah, where then go just get number no more. Like where you can just buy any SIM in the street. But one thing I know, even at the Western world self, then get them SIM then the way you don't need for go give you name, you don't need for go give waiting. For example, if you go now the UK, you get the Leica, you get the whatever, you get how they call them. If you go now the European continent, they instead get the Leica as well. Where you just go, you get the one where you register, where now the company that you just they buy them. And then you get the one when you yourself they go register. Yeah. So then they everywhere in the world. But let's see what they say. They say below are set timelines for SIM registration and deactivation schedule to be strictly adhered. They say then thing that they can talk about so. Now then at the the timeline, at the length of time then this way you forget where you for before you register or where you don't register you SIM or where you don't get you SIM. Now we begin see then say activity and then the timeline. Basically, then the time for say this now what you will do and now within this particular time. So the first thing now from the 5th to the 31st of October 2022. Then it don't mean say it happen now. Let's see what they mean. Then say reminder text, SMS messages, and voice notes to be sent to all customers for re-registration using national identification number. In other words, they say from the 5th to the 31st, yeah, this month, they want for make the mobile company them make sure say they send like for member then customer then customers them say then for register then SIM them. Even if you don't register them, you for go register them back. And this time when you go register them, you for register them with what they call national identification number, that NIN. where they talk about for that voter registration. So then they ask the company then for send text message or voice note to all them customate them for tell them say, do ya, if you get SIM, now for come back and can register ya, can't see the wala for go back and go register, how the line and they go day. Now one, and number two, not all man go able for register because not all man get in. Yeah, and then number three, the capacity or capability of the National Civil Registration Authority for register. Again, like everybody is very difficult and challenging. So I don't know how they want for do. If that be the case, I don't know what thing they not put anything where they say they go do, but low continue. Then say from the 1st to the 30th of November 2020, deactivating the originating call. Deactivating the originating call. Capabilities of unregistered subscribers. In other words, then they say, if you fail for go register, you SIM back. Even when you don't register them. If you fail for go back and go register them, from the 1st to the 30th of November, then they make sure say, then pull your number, then they suspend your number. In other words, then they pull them, then they deactivate. You're not able to get call, you're not able to do nothing with time. It could just then a year no like for say, na toy, na old. So you see what I say, a lot of mobile company them they can't lost money. And then if mobile company they lost money, means say a lot of people and they can't lost work because the mobile company they're not able to pay. Then they workman them. So when thing tranga, the government they make them back tranga because I feel say in as much as we want for me, I don't know really why there's so much particular about this. Maybe they get another intention. Say if person want for using SIM for other things, then for able for track this person don't quick one so that they go catch them. Because you know say this government good for that. Because I not see waiting so much important right now for them kind of thing there. Where people them think trang up at them so. Instead when they go think them way very important one for the put in place, we are not able for put in place. Now thing where for make una able for know everybody and arrest everybody where they go against una so much concern about. But the mobile company them are sure una say that they can lost a lot of customers because take into consideration the one that way they na then provincial area then we no will get time for the go begin register. So you see, in other words, the disconnection they can be between a lot of family members them. Let's continue waiting and say next. Then say any subscribers from the same 30th to from the same 1st to the 30th of November, yeah, this same year. Then say any subscribers that is able to register with their NIN will be reactivated within this OC Windows deactivation period. In other words, if you within this term from the 1st to the 30th, if you register with that national identification number where NCRA they give, then go able for open your number back, then go able for make you able for use your number again. Yeah, but if you're not able, that means say you're not able for communicate to. And that didn't say. But now we continue for watch. Then say from the 1st December to the 31st of December, period of full implementation of compliance. Then say this now the term this from December 1 to December 31st, New Year's Eve. Now the term down the way. Then for now the full implementation period of compliance. That means say now the term this where they go make sure say they don't put serious strength for this particular thing where they try for tell we but so right now. So let we see what thing they want for do from the 1st to the 31st. Then say subscribers that fail to adhere to the re-registration timeline. In other words, them want them, then customer them, where get the number them. Yeah, like me number now +23279421437. Yeah. If my own number now, I fail for register them, for go back and say this na my NIN number, and then I want to register them back within this period, then go make sure say then subscriber and they all when no go and re-register back. What thing they go do to them? Shall have all their services blocked until full compliance after 30 November 2022. So in other words, now back and forth. So in other words, then therefore say, then he block me SIM. Fail. Sometimes first I'll be able to manage at the thief. But now I know we manage nothing. Me SIM go just there like empty card. Where me picking go the take self so the play time. Nothing no wrong with them. You no go able use them at all, and you no go get SIM na tricked for buy because they say let the company then pull all them pre-register SIM then SIM then you go just go na treat it say I do I want SIM. None the day again, none the day again. So imagine now if you the comot oversee you the come for the very first time, you no get NIN, you know they able forget none number you get. Like sometimes they when we the travel, like if I want for go now na US. Where I reach at the airport, I will say, do I want this SIM? Then go give me this SIM when I emergency. I'll go able for use them. Or I want to go to London and go able for give me this SIM where I will just buy. Then give me the SIM and top up. I go. Or I go to this country in whatever European country. None. We not able to forget them. Pass you register them. Bomber 1. Then the other parts, when are the last part, effective 7th October. 7th October. Then there's there. And then say all my mobile network operators are mandated to sell their SIMs at 10 leon. Oh, this one is sweet. Imagine all 10 leons. When they call the money 10 leons, if people are saying that then those days 10 leons, now 10,000 leons, bruh. Me, one for it. Remember, most people then only be able to get a small couple for buy their 1,000 leon SIM, buy the how they call them, then top up. You go say me for go buy SIM 10,000 leon, and able for get 3,000 leon for it na money. You know easy things the tranga every day, but salary they grow. All things just they grow, but salary no more not they grow. Salary no more. So they say 10,000 leon from the 7th of October 2022. Yeah, 10,000 leons. Now then they begin sell the SIM. Then say this one will sign a Director General NATCA. He say he received this particular direction from the 7th of October 2022. And that. So basically, this not the situation. I take me time for just read them and explain, make you able for see. But me no say the whole thing behind this thing. Not only like for say they really want to let people use the buy 10,000 or waiting. They want for no. Because when you give you national a unique number when are the nin, then me take me own 2 rubbish finger them I say make a text for send Congo some message to Baibure. When that message day, it is against this particular government. Hey, it's simple. Then just like where Alpha Side the other day they call me and I say there I want for know your address because we want for serve you. How them call this thing? What you want serve me? Cut. We want for care you gonna cut. I say Alpha Side do you them be ever care you gonna cut the time we be waiting. I beg Alpha Side if you want for come na this show come. Yeah. Not can begin to tell you but threat you but court case. So interestingly, Alpha Side will be say let me not worry. He will use the cyber law and the cyber unit. Now the Ministry of how they call them foreign I call it come on communication for able for track me down and get me address and because me plus 23279421437 number and a big time number. He said they use them for get me and then go arrest me and get me go na court. Alpha Side ukushebo. How they go kapu sense. Not kapu stupidity. Anyway, we move. So this I think say now basically for them things then they. For make them able for the track people them. For let people like yesterday I been listening to Augustine Sorisembe Mara. We been basically the tell you about how the space don't they shrink. But a whole member of parliament say no, the space for let people get freedom for talk. It don't they expand. Hello? This space now they expand. It don't they expand. Now anybody we don't submit, don't register in SIM. You mistake anything. Some people and they way really they want to get hold of. Some people and they way they're not able to figure out who that are them people. Then they hear the name. They're not able to know that are the face. Who that are this immortal man. Like for example, I could call you name. People's power. You know one person. Not take them yeah. You know one. Where before say they not sabi you name no nothing. So they want to make sure say if they get you your name, then go able for the monitor whatever things that they pass through their lines there. So the minute when they see say this number it come out from this person, it go to this person and this information I carry. In other words, then they spy on people and then communication. The next morning, pass you see them people's power. Then they go for you in the morning. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So this not the situation. Then just one for fan way how then they go and attack people individually. Like the one way then sabi when the August 10 opportunity come for them, they use them for make them able for send them go next one. Like the evangelist Samson when they sabi and they run after her, then they take crossfire. God punish you and mock them for that day. Anyway, this is the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. My name is Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. And then I want to tell you, say, the challenge still they go on. I mean, the challenge for we young subscribers. We get 989. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. We get 54,989. Thank you to the newest members. Them we want for saying welcome to this family house. This now we had 90% of what we talk about get for do the government of the day, 10% get for do with the opposition and any other business. Why we so much focus on the government? Because now they will put in power, now they will be all accountable. Why I forgot all the one the way not get any business with power? When they see or smell with money self. No, now the one with the old money, now them with the all put under accountability lens. Okay, so this na the program we had. If you just join with somebody, don't subscribe anyway, but wait till you do a mistake back, you don't touch them. So please touch them back. For you where don't touch them back for the 2 term. Now 1 term for touch them, okay, and then we move to another thing. Okay, so today don't be the 10th. You remember August 10, eh? August, September, October, almost months now and 2 months. Let me see quick one. Waiting Uma Ufofana tweet. And this one very, very important. It's very important. Sorry, not to tweet on a Facebook page. Waiting. Let us see. This one, what he say? He say, it's 2 months. But before I read this one, let's just confirm because I just see a screenshot of this one. Let I not make a blunder. You know, say me not like forgive na any information we not correct. Any information we not correct, me not like forgive people them, yeah? Okay, let's see this one. This and this, no fever. Okay. Yes, okay. It Twitter, he write them actually. So let me see. Let's see if now the last word exactly. Okay, he say it's 2 months since 31 people were killed in protests across the north of Sierra Leone and in parts of the east of the capital. So in other words, it's therefore tell we say today, the 10th of October. Now it don't make the August 10 protest 2 months from where it happened. And from that 10 day way, 31 people them then send 31 people and go next wall. Then kill them people here at the east of the Freetown and then at some part at the north. Yeah, let's continue for security. Say while the 6-lane police officers were laid to rest after a state funeral, families of the remaining 25 civilians have still not had the bodies of their loved ones. So in other words, the try for tell we say, wait oh, then to them one the way now the policeman they don't get a state funeral, they don't beg them, they don't rest. But the one the way now the civilian them where themselves be lost their life. Till now they're not able to give them 25 people a day. So the young people them we want for give them befitting burial. We want for respect them body and bury them. Till now as we talk so, then people here lead on now mortuary. Some of the body them don't run out of order. So in fact, most of them, if you watch yourself, you're not gonna know if now you posting this or not you posting this. So this still they happen. 2 months today. 2 months today. Let's continue for read what he say. He said they are still at the central mortuary. Yes, they did at the morgue. Then say it's hard to get any reason. It's hard to get any reason. I repeat, it's hard to get any reason for this or when or whether the bodies will be handed over to their families. In other words, and the time for tell we say, it's not easy for them even get information for know whether them body they are so. Then go get for Anubaram to them people them for let them bury them or Usten and go bury them or whatever or na the government go bury them. Remember the other time the misinformation ministers I can take from the border. Soiree come na short video text say then get the right in no able sabi the parts where in no able sabi push particular law where you want quote but then get the right as government for bury anybody we not able for identifying people. And we just dey understand, according to people's power, say even evangelist Samson, wey not only in your relative them, but other people them, same way so they try for reach for let them go able for give him body so them go bury am. Till now, they're not able for see waiting and waiting they happen. So okay, so sorry about that. So this is not the thing. It's a some family members have expressed outrage, telling me that nobody is telling them anything concrete about the matter. In other words, some family members of them people here, so they don't really vex. They don't really vex because they're not able to get any sober word where they come up from government or any authority concerning the young people them. Concerning the young people them, they not get serious thing at all concerning the young people or waiting they happen self, they not even for know. They say some of the victims were shot at home and we are not even part of the protest. That's not true. We see that young man where been put that glasses. And we see that lady not on that hill. We see that small titty. All of them people here so they. All of them people here there where we see say something like that they not they happen. They not even be part of the protest. In fact, some that we don't even know what party them belong. We don't even know if they support PPP or not. But then go meet them at the house. Give them baline. Waja them, buja them. Then send them go next wall. But yet still, all of them people are so right now, they na morgue, na freetom mortuary. Then them body they all done the poel. Or don't poel, not to don the poel. If I say don the poel, I mean say some parts they way they wait for recognize say na good part. So this na the situation right now where they happen. A lot of people them they na where lost their life inside the August 10 protest, but say now they're not able to forgive them. But you get a lot of people where gladly say yes they miss them, but hey, and this week you always talk say they know the for don't what don't what. Let bring this. I know they use this for mock or for laugh anybody, but listen this thing. This young guy, we be wear that dark glass, that shades. We be sit down in veranda, according to the report from CNN or BBC, BBC. Even they against the one them, we be they down then the protest. Even the pull voice, they tell them say, una no pwele mutuka den de o. This week he always the talk say, no support people for do bad to other person. Please, una just forgive me. I know they use this for say this bobo, not to him particularly. I just use them say a lot of people them they we not mix. A lot of people them they we even the support the system. But yet still, when the bad system they go back at people them, they not the pick face at all. Now like when rest they go to 600, they not the pick who than SL people not or who than APC. Or who than a PPP or who than a swing voter. They not the pick at all. So you get to be very mindful because now, one woman where I don't know if he really gets brain. Then they call him patient or so. When be do one video say they miss the one in a McKinney. If na me picking self and do so, now so be the talk. Let them do on this thing. But hey, they not the for don't know one man do what. When the government ready for put up in evil spirit for do things to its citizens, and not the sabi who you fumble, who not to you fumble. A lot of people that suffer from this will not be part of them. And this bobo, what they talk about now, one clear example, will not be mixed at all. It even not be support the idea of them people where they protest. As it be always they tell them say, una not pull them what can do. But at the end of the day, he will not mix, he not support at all. Now he then go put in cold blood, then send and go next wall. So bad system, not fine. Let today they not do something to other person, you glad they say they miss them. Remember how you work kind of treat. You not gonna know when and how something will happen. And if something happen when you in a street, you could be victim. So the problem this on the payment is forget bad government. Look for example, another example. That lady when they go beat inside the president caretaker Adebayor in office. In your soldier man, including Hungry Lion. Beat that lady inside State House, go and go back na CID. When be where that green something, when they even tell and say they may like in a SLPP. Now be real SLPP somebody. Then beat him. Cuss him. Humiliate and can go back na police. This now they talk. If not be good government they know they go through them thing and they. But because of this bad government, but when we sit there they talk, now we on the see. When we sit there talk, now we on people and the cause. But we go always the beg. Like me people them. If they cause me people are the beg, say me people and are the beg. Say they wanna forgive me. If una not been born me, I know you can sit down by this there. So now just forgive me. Yeah? Anything happen, it happen. Now so we can just talk no more. But for support bad thing, it really bad. It really bad. Now the system in this now where we actually see. Every day we see. Look for example. I will tell you this again. Even the same state house where that lady SLPP, strong SLPP lady, because it not support Fatima Adebayor in candidate. Fatima Adebayor the pass with in convoy. Then put soldier man in, then beat and then change in clothes. Una no see am. Una see am. Una see am. He do video with him Bobby all then I do. And SLPP, it is support. Nobody know they like me not there against SLPP. And no one they sit down say I not like Madabio. What in I not like? Now the bad way out there they hold the country. If now be any serious and civilized people them, they not go just grab and send people them for beat people them because they not support them. Now the government is because they not support. You get one or two people they come and say because we not vote for win at this place here, so we not the waiting. Get take a bit of all long na Kailan say now only them cable make Kailan. If they not be vote for them, enough for be don't come. So if he as the first gentleman, the caretaker don't talk that day, what do you expect the other people them for talk? This na all a bad governance, bad government, bad leadership. Well, some people can say we not get leader. Now caretaker we get. I just make case. This type program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. If you join me, this is not the first time when you join me, I see you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you guys. So yes, thank you. I like the way how the subscription they go. Oh my god, thank you guys. So we dey go for reach up to 100,000 subscribers by the December. Where now we had in birthday, we me own birthday as well. So please not forget, if you just join me, I want to say thank you very much to the newest subscribers them. The newest, well, not yet subscribers, family members them, but YouTube can call them subscribers. Now we don't get 54,998. Let's just take something. My throat don't dry. I come back just now. This now the one green seat inside status, but the one them we want for Sidon Param, them plenty. Some people want make the young candidate go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidate come and sit on there for rule the country. But unfortunately, now just one man go able for sit down na this seat. When how you go able for make lay your young candidate sit down at this seat? Now only when you come out and vote. But wait before you go and vote, one thing they when are you for first do we go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That's now for register as a voter inside salon. Well, the one they were responsible for the voting process, they don't pull the date to. They say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October. Now the time that one day when you for go and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way for crook the system. Not try that all because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18 years, the eve of election, that's the 23rd of June 2023, or on that particular day when the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do ya run and go register right now. But if you know say the eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try more, because if they fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 years age, that's not crime. Now you the gladdy, but you know done the too. I not say as you the gladdy, and this is when you see registration center, you want for go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside the way you know for register. If you do walk na some side way far from your house, you do go school na some side way far from your house, or you do go to fumble na one side way far from your house, not register there.
elect line in your area, make sure say you register na that side. You know what it make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say motorcar no go run. Elect government say they put public transport or then they put government bus, e no go enough. Because plenty people go dey like you, we go on for do the same thing. And the bus they know they run fiti fata. So what you go do? Make sure say you register na the center where they near you house. So whether they say motorcar dey o, motorcar no dey o, you know dey o. You can just swing your answer, go to your voter center, vote, commode, and wait for the result. But if you're not able for vote on this day for election, and then you young candidates know win, you're responsible. Remember, your one vote go change the whole situation. This message, they come up from We Are on YouTube and Facebook. This na the one green seats inside status. But the one them we want for Sidon Param, them plenty. Some people want make the young candidates go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidates come and Sidon Day for rule the country.
Alright, let's see it in the inside.
But unfortunately, not just
55,000.
one man who able for Sidon.
You lay down. It's no more done.
Well, how you were able to make lay your young candidate sit down at this seat? Now only when you come out and vote. But wait, before you go and vote, one thing they when are you for first do we go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That now for register as a voter inside salon.
I'm saying something, okay?
Well, the one they were responsible for the voting process, they don't pull the date to. They say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October. Now the time that one day when you forgo and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way.
And that's a mistake. Not to hear about
that because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18
feel
years,
like
the eve of election,
the
23rd of June 2023. Or on that particular day when the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do you run and go register right now? But if you know say the eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try more because if they fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 years, that's not crime. Now you the gladdy, but you know done the too. I know say as you the gladdy. And this is when you see registration center, you want to go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside and the way you know for register. If you do walk na some side way far from your house, you do go school na some side way far from your house, or you do go to fumble na one side way far from your house, no register there. Elect line in your area, make sure say you register na that side. You know what it make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say Motokano.
So now so I be the disgrace myself just now. Congo sir. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about that. Just okay, so we continue the program. Thank you very much to the newest family members that don't join. We don't get 55,000 55,001. Okay, so what thing they happen now? For that 55,000, how much just left? It left 45,000. 45,000 in 2 months. In fact, 1 month and a half. 45,000. 45,000 subscribers now we need for let we able to get the number of people them inside the program. Okay, so the program we watch right now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Now we see one video yesterday on a Facebook Live where basically get to do with the presidential press secretary. Interestingly, now about 2 parts to this video. One of 59 and the other one of 1 hour something. Honestly, I don't get interest into them personal relationship. Wetin I get interest na the side where the woman draw we attention to national issues them. Na very much important. And we don't edit this video. So I think 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes. So inside this 5 minutes, we can talk about national concern and things then where we consider for be corruption, we consider for be a lot of things them, abuse and all. Let me go now and watch this particular video where this in wife, bang we married, where he do. Yeah, this woman say in name first. Let me they call Aminata Sandi, but now I think that Aminata something. Anyway, I must call your name because I must call your name. Ma, Kolong, I call your name. La go na in Facebook page quick, yeah. Yes, Aminata Masakoi. Yes, so now Aminata Masakoi and this. So let me go quick one and see or listen to what he actually say. But please, the likes, we get 445 with 222 likes on YouTube, and then on Facebook we get 322 where they watch with 212. Please hit for the like button. Thank you to the one them where don't they send for we the likes. Oh, so that the big sister say me and what on the line? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now we go on. We go now. Let us watch this particular video.
We've been together for 11 years. We've been married for 8 years. Why would I?
I'll stop and back. And at the start and back, and maybe I want for the come inside as it explains certain things then, because of I don't edit time for let it make sense to you, yes, yeah. I don't edit time and cut into the shortest possible ways, yeah. So let me go again.
We've been together for 11 years. We've been married for 8 years. Why would I want to leave my marriage just because you cheat? That's not the first time, not the second or the fourth time. That same year, because it be promised Aliza say, when they win election, it go make big birthday party for him. So
okay, so I'll stop him from this point. Interestingly, Keketoma Sandi in Pikin way born, you not ever make birthday for him. You know, ever. Because he not been getting money. It all start from the smallest part. He not been getting money. He not even get that opportunity for all that kind of money. Yeah, for get that people them. He not ever. So for the first time, he make big birthday for him Pikin. We're very good because any man where don't actually they achieve something, he get for celebrate it in family. It's very good. But take note, he not ever get the opportunity for make birthday because not only for say no one for do am, but because he not get the money for do am. But for the first time, after this particular election, he gladly and say, we don't win. Let's make big party for me Pikin. A very good. Take note of that one there. Take notes. At least let you know the kind of people them where they with we whites right now, where they rule we, and who that them been be before, what thing them been get, and what thing them get now. Let we go.
Indeed, he keep him promise. So how they come give me some money for we upkeep, then he give me money for buy things then for sheep for Aliza and birthday. Now, if me and me man be there together and we're at peace at that time, at what point, because he said I left him or I broke up the marriage in 2018. How did we broke up in 2018 when few people watching here were invited to that birthday party in Freetown? In December, make party, it was really nice. We make birthday party for Pikin. It was really beautiful. And then we return 2019 January. Because the plan was he's going to start building a house.
Take note. I think the thing in this way Awale used to be to go inside Safu. In the beginning, this na man wey no even get the money for throw simple birthday party for him pikin. But after 2018, he begin live the luxurious life. It's cool because he dey very close to the caretaker. Now he dey talk for the caretaker. Now he dey organize the press for the caretaker internationally and locally. So now he don't begin throw big party for him pikin. Now he can build house, big time house. But this big time house, one time in there in 2019-20, let me just go back to record and see something, please. Let's just go back to record and see something. Okay? Where we been get this presidential, let's see exactly what I can type, quick one. Presidential, not to secretary, presidential aid. Yeah. But my name I dey look for, because I really want for presidential aid to Adebayor. Good. Where you know be member where this woman be actually go and go testify, like where you go give testimony, so or like where they can get that thing where they can say no to testimony, where like where you don't get something be done, yeah, where you don't achieve something, where you go talk at a church, then get out and can call a testimony. Yes, okay, testimony. He go for go give testimony in a church. And inside in testimony where he go give, he go tell the TB Joshua say inside like it exactly because I want for link am now to this because they sack that particular woman there, yeah. And now Keketoma in your wife don't come and tell me this thing. So now they sack that woman there. Now we see waiting at the story. Like it exactly. They say Fatmata Edna Kagbo, an aide to Sierra Leone President Julius Maada has been relieved of her job. So after he give testimony, she reportedly shared at the synagogue of all nations led by Pastor TB Joshua. Basically, Miss Kagbo, who worked as the presidential state chief of protocol, had traveled to Nigeria to share her testimony, and a handful of online medium had reported. The ex-presidential reported showed photo of her appointment letter and luxurious house during her testimony. The East African stated the Anti-Corruption Commissioner began probing. So basically, you see, I look at this thing. Because Ingo is show, say, this na the letter of appointment where I get, and then this na the oath where I don't begin bill. Inside 1 year, the luxurious was fine mansion. Because of that one day, they say, he not supposed to get that kind of money ready for Billa Osti. So what thing happen? Then sack him. But now, this na Keketoma Sandi. Listen what he say, therefore begin bill us. Sister, tell me more.
So in 2019, now he tell me say, he don't get land in a hill station. I say, okay. I say, okay, I'll go see him. So we went to Freetown, July 2019. I think he took me there once. I don't know if it was in July or in December, but it was in 2019. And I asked him, I said, are we not going to pray on this land? He said, oh, they've already prayed. The land is, what's it called? It's not an empty land, like someone had already started building on this land. So I said, but it doesn't matter. I want to pray on the land. If you say this is a house you're building for family, for your wife and kids, I want to pray on the land. He said, okay, I will tell Paul to take you there. I said, okay. Which he did. So I went there that same July. I went there, prayed. I went with, there's a guy that was working for him. His name was Faouk Newland. So I prayed at the land, introduced the constructor worker, I don't know how to call him. We get the contract for to the house. We even get the guy number. The guy named Ade also. Tell Aliza. He even show me the plan. Tell Aliza say that the house done the way they build for me and them. So make Aliza them design how the room they want. Make me self design how my room, because always at the tell and say, I want a walk-in closet. So they make fun about that. Me design how me want me closet for day. Me Aliza design the room how they want the room for day, which they did. So initially, me and the guy be they talk Ade. I be they give me input, the kind tile what I want and everything. You know, that 2019, they gradually things started getting worse. It's like every time I go, it got worse. Wait, the cover. Now I'll shake the cover panel. Me shake that cover the pie so for you to spring on that bed, we slap me. King, catch for cost me that day. For the very first time, man cost me, mama. I'm mute. Me not supposed to get mouth, but I'm mute. Cost me, mama. Cost me better one than it. That money thing. Yusuf cost me the money in oil.
Okay, let me begin say this. If you listen, this way this woman they talk, not to private life again. Not to private life. Because all of them one day are a case for the state. I not talk about the woman, the man in humanizing business. No, not to me business. Na personal, na married woman and married man. All man can get in flaws, yeah? Na married man, married woman. I tell you na plain at the top say I not care about them personal discussion. If na been a personal discussion, honestly I need to put me more there. Wetin we dey talk about? Keketoma Sandi in 1 year don't get a land, build house, a very mighty house. Who say he pull the money? Keketoma Sandi not been the ever able for trust any simple party for him picking, but after when he get the job, he throw a very big party for the picking. Okay, it dey work. Yeah, so all of this thing not so personal. Now let me go. The thing where they talk about so is say Keketoma Sandi. You know one thing in the reason why it be national, a lot of time then people and they say, hey, Adebayor the cause, that the cause mommy cause, it did this. But in my opinion, I should say Keketoma Sandi works past Adebayor. You know one thing. Now this thing can say the devil where you know, it better pass the angel where you know. Now we all know say Adebayor na cause the cause and na him weapon nine down the way they use. All man know that one day. Nobody know the way they call the name Adebayor. We don't know wetin na the second part way they come after. Adebayor mami cause. Adebayor blasting. That is very common. So in at the devil part. But now Keketoma Sandi, now like you see, I'm so must be very waiting. Now the angel, but we don't know him. Now in your person, they can unveil things them. So now, remember we get the answer for our girls, we get the sexual, gender-based violence and laws them, all of them things there. And now the architects and this, now the people and this way they behind the brain. When are the brain for them kind laws than they. So that is why we dey go into this and interest.
It's not an empty land like someone had already started building on this land. So I said, but it doesn't matter. I want to pray on the land. If you say this is a house you're building for family, for your wife and kids, I want to pray on the land. He said, okay, I will tell Paul to take you there. I said, okay. Which he did. So I went there. That's him introduced the constructors. We even get the guy number. Plan, tell Aliza, say, so make Aliza then want a walk-in closet. So they make design the room how they want it. I be they give me input, the kind tile what I want and everything. Gradually things started getting worse. It's like every time I go, it got worse. Wait, the cover. Now I'll shake the cover panel. Me shake that cover the pais.
Okay, sorry, I think I miss down there. I go the back. So interestingly, the 7 1 now they with the can go so now. Now we know say they always say the devil where you know it better pass the angel where you know. We know say when they call Adebayor na mamikos. Keketoma, we not even sabi down there, and then at the architect, the one the way they inside the brains them for all of them gender laws them na the country. So now the reason why it be reason for what we talk about them because it get for do with gender-based violence. Let we listen exactly the word them we comot na Keketoma in mot according to in your wealth where they don't be in logo.
Me shake that cover the pais for you to spring that bit.
So basically, them get small confusion. The woman they tell for talk to them, yeah, and now they go inside all of them things and they out and go past that hotel and all of not only are concerned about that the things that will happen, the reactions them. So now Keketoma lead on and then it decide for touch the blanket where Keketoma cover with. Listen what Keketoma say according to the woman.
We slap me. King, catch for cost me that day. For the very first time, man cuss me, mama. I'm mute. Me not supposed to get mouth, but I'm mute.
So look at it. And not only cussing, mama. You know, some of them, we can always talk, say, some of all guys with your attitude and all things, them, but certain things, and the way you grow up into certain leather, them, then you begin for neutralize your system and see how best you can change from how you been intellect before. You understand? More especially when are you, they put together certain things then. Now, because it touched blanket, what it happened? The secretary, the presidential press secretary, slap in wef. And all his slapping, it cost him mama better one. Not to me talk out, my sister. And waiting, how that they make you feel? It make you feel you mute, you lost words.
Cost me, mama. Cost me better one than it. The money thing. Yusuf cost me the money or the afternoon, and me end up say sorry back to her. Threatening me or saying go call police on me. Now say I mean you call police on this country.
So you see, this one another national issue where you know the way out and they use the police. You know, I'm not really concerned about how the missus and master issue they go, but I'm concerned about how then they use certain things them when are the right thing that the wrong way that they forgo about things them. For example, if they use police now against in your wife, say go call police. If in the call police for in your wife, what much more about that ordinary average person when Ingo feel say the two not belongs at the same side? How you go use police against them? But because this woman know in right, and because this woman know say if he try police case, na problem for in the Keketoma, na he make a massive break. So now some of the issues in this are one we look at, not to how they catch Keketoma, not to me business dandy. In fact, sometimes they can say Bambot's life na some man in powder. So not to me concern that one day. The concern are what thing he actually do. Let me continue.
The case. I say you want me to do in a national news, you want me to do all over the news, me too, because we story no go down. Don't threaten me with police. I'm not scared of your police. Because it go look sad if Keketoma Sandi call police for his wife. And before I continue, from what Yusuf cost me, it can cost me, no ever apologize. Stay today. Why they talk so? Today, no apologize. Yusuf don't speak to my mother. Yusuf don't speak to no member of my family. Yusuf in level of arrogance is too high.
So you see this thing, after we don't cause I don't this that in wealth. You know, when you get your woman or man, in as much as something don't happen, sometimes you will say, okay, this thing don't happen out of our mouth. Okay, sweetie, okay, please them, don't forget about that beg there and not be one for doing that way. They, you know, sign of remorse. But according to the woman, you know, ever do them, that they not their own business. But one thing I'm really concerned about, who say Keketoma Sandi pull money within the shortest time where they can have power in 2019. They don't buy land, they don't begin bills. Big mighty house. Where he don't plant. Who say pull am? It not be the throw party for Mpikino. But now, it's a bit, in fact, the size of na London, now to this lady, na they been there. You know, before handle your life better one. Now this lady been there to according to Rambo. But now in the third party, he get houses them where they put together. Also, he pull that money. This not the concern them. That woman, Miss Cargo, where just go to TB Joshua and go talk to this time a mansion where I don't bill, from where I get this appointment. They don't fire him. Long term. 2019. Don't go. Or 20. Keketoma Sandi still there. The human don't come. And this na case for Anti-Corruption Commission. And the other part where we not bring come, now the issue of Usai, Keketoma Sandi, they use in office for car with woman them where they employ just for let he gets them in a position. And this woman, what he make I go talk about this particular thing because he use in power of office for get a woman where he want. So now abuse of office then call that one day. Because from when me they answer now, as Sidom they do this thing. Because I want for this woman do this thing for me, I decide first for go and waiting. Or because I want this woman want to do something for her, I decide for go the other way around. Now abuse of office then call them. Not a suit of office. So Keketoma Sandi use in your office for employing somebody only for let it get round. Only. This are the thing them. Keketoma Sandi at the same time use in word in mouth for Kuss in human mama better one. And then in not tap day, in lick and dirty slap na bed. How you call all of that in day? Na case, na national issue than this. Na big time allegation where person don't bring calm against your husband. Now they can case there's one at the first at the western world. They know the joke with them. For let you come and say, this na me man, but now this he do. He give me this slap. He cost me. Abuse. Na case that one day for you. But in this case, I bet you, nothing not the come up behind that one day. I bet you. Nothing. In fact, not from thing, like father, like son. Arrest me case. The program now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Please, this time you're not going to wait at the talk. I can't open the phone line now, but in the meantime, we just listen to this message again. This now the one green seats inside status. But we want them, we want for Sidon Param, them plenty. Some people want me the young candidate to continue with this seat. Other one themselves want me the young candidate come and Sidon day for rule the country. But unfortunately, not just one man. So, like I said, this is not the situation where we get. And we know they go boku today. I just want to tell you, thank you very much to the one that way to subscribe. We get 55,000. First 55,000. Now we don't get 9. Thank you very much. We appreciate tonight. If you really appreciate what they do, when I like the information and how they do the analysis, them please not hesitate. Just subscribe. 90% of what they talk about here, I get for do with the government of the day because now there will you hold to account. And then 10% get for do with the opposition and any other business. Somebody don't touch the subscribe button 2 times. Touch them back 1 10 no more. Yeah, and not touch on 2 times. You wait don't touch her. Watch the subscribe button. You will find out it all red back. Please touch them. Lay it able for fade again. Then you mean say you don't subscribe. And then you watch now this side. You see the bell. This particular side. You see the bell. Just touch the bell icon. They give you a list of all and press the word all. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. This now the situation them right now we get inside the country, and this now the issue will just come up. Well, a lot of people go to say this not distraction. No, not a distraction. This na real concern and a case for the Anti-Corruption Commission and a case for the Family Support Unit or the courts. Some of them cases that they don't need for wait and carry them to them. That then they go now and go investigate. This is a program we had. I come up in the phone line and we take 1 minute 30 seconds per call. For let we just make a quick one and then we find we way back. Tomorrow we get another big time issue in get for be bigger and a national issue where we dey handle. We don't spend a lot of time. We get 20 minutes no more where we dey use per calls. So 1 minute 30 seconds per calls. Now no more we dey take inside the program today. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. So please, if you get interest for call and add your voice inside this particular program, call now and do so. Yeah? And go straight to the point. Straight. Please respect the discussion. Let's just focus on what we put today inside the program. Let's go on the line and take the very first call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and inside the call from?
Hello. Yes, we are. When I think you did,
yes, so, Pa, how you doing?
Thank God. Pa, we don't go surprising people there. if the one way I'm the head of the house, they do things like this. I mean, I tell you not surprising to people. If I can remind on a back, now on a very one we play that video where one the honorable or councillor
Exactly.
disgrace in West Bank.
It pull you from top hand.
For girlfriend. You know, then people they've done so much that there are a lot of evidences there. They still not new. If people don't believe, they can go back to record and shout for all and stuff here. I don't share on a platform to more than 10 groups. People are coming. Though we must get the other side of them, but just you guys just therefore ignore them. They appeal to every Sierra Leonean, even if we need help on our financial, but the likes and the sharing to groups can help on that. Then for be a part of your effort for help on that. Thanks very much.
Thank you. God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
We'll go to another caller and take this one. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and who side you call from?
Concerned citizen, come from the yard.
All right, please go ahead, sir. Give 1 minute 30 seconds. Now the up and down in Boku. By the way, get lots of assignments for we have. We don't waiting for me back today. I know. So what do you think about the issues they're waiting at the ground?
I tell you, my brother, I know easy. I call from Kono. Today we partner today. Can give me big time. My brother, you know, say that people then they do no more anything where they want. And moreover, now you know, say as everybody they talk no more. You know, is you maybe look no more kind of like this. But I might get for woman. Somebody when I don't struggle, where you don't get now, when I don't know, say that the time I will make up now, the time for kick away. But them man, they do anything no more way they want. This now is a small issue. This, they can go past this. So we know the down span.
All right, thank you very much, my brother.
Yes, they greedy me. I called you.
Hey, not for me. Now the line I ain't choke. Yeah. Thank you, brother. We'll go to another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Yes, please, welcome.
Hello.
Your name and who side you call from?
I call that we had.
Alright, reduce the volume of your set, please. Let me talk.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We don't tell you today. You feel say no more now Yusuf. 9-1 green day way no ever do party for him picking. No ever do party for him picking. Who you auntie? You auntie. One day from where they in London, I thought they come on. I know one day make party for him picking. So Kanto, Sengbe Pierre. I mean to Yusuf. You know, another woman in a help amuna Indian paper. You know, make you see no more now. The Indian paper don't now for sake of another woman. They go to get that picking so. With them in the London, yeah. You know, they go college, they do security job. You know, be the parents. Now picking maybe so try. But now look the way we go to get the picking. Anyway, what long?
I know, Thank you very much. God bless you. All right, the program that we had on YouTube and on Facebook. So we actually want to look at the issues then where we bring out of this video. The corruption case of building a house in just 1 year. The issue of, abuse. All of them things there. Now we then look at quick one. And the abuse of office, abuse of women as well. Yeah, and all of the issues here. So they look where the laws supposed for taking course. Let me go on the line and take another call. Hello?
Yeah, Shangbe Pierre. Good evening.
Na me one day today.
No, I said Shangbe Pierre.
Sir?
And name Shangbe Pierre. So, no afraid.
Okay.
Okay. Now, me, what you mention at this government here, the arrogance, boku, but they say fish, but they don't rotting, all the body all they rotting follow. So you should that Keketoma there, what you doing? It not go surprise me because they all arrogant. They all that government they arrogant. And you know, but woman not you know say nothing for joke with na the world. But people say straight carfella. Na truly another than call and say na them big commission of what is a commission of inquiry. I think now if you're doing work, no see yes reality or say yes they doing work. Because that man them mama is slap and back. Finaya like say Keketoma it inside container. But that got the evidence. Arrogancy, not too small they go. You know they go no more forever. So arrest me case. But tell them my uncle let take in time, yeah?
All right. Thank you very much.
You will go.
All right. The program that we had on YouTube and on Facebook. The number then at the screen where you can call on WhatsApp for let me talk. What do you think? Corruption inside these governments, don't they smell? Now the woman, the wife, the wife baby of Keketoma Sandi don't can't tell you how Keketoma Sandi corrupt. What's how he pull that money there? That is why you see they travel, they boku every time. Travel boku and other things them. You know, what's how he pull that particular money there for bill in 1 year. Okay, let me forget about that one day. The number one pressman na the country for the caretaker is in hand. Sometimes if you not been myself wait for we don't say okay, we can understand in case they don't. But this one a statesman. The number one pressman for the caretaker is in hand according to a woman. He slap him. Then now a woman don't count on the public. This not a private anymore. If not be private, then I'll kill enough for the jail by this hour. Now the same thing. And the same thing. So not tell we say in a private case or in a personal business. Not in a personal, not inside it. The program that we had, we got few more minutes for go. Let me see how many minutes. We got 10 more minutes for go. 10 more minutes. Let us see if we can take 5 more calls and wrap up the program. After the 5 more calls, we're not able to take any more calls again. The program that we had on YouTube and on Facebook. So please watch till on this side. On this side now your screen, you see say we don't get 55,012. Thank you very much. Within the shortest possible time we don't see that we don't able to get 14 to 16 people we actually don't join me inside the show this night inside the family. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, my name is Mohamed Jallo. I come from Kuss.
Mohamed, welcome to the show. You get 30 seconds. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. You know, it's so sad based on all in there how they get to for country. You know, that they show you the kind of people where they lead we. And why we do so this village at hand? You know, these are just a gang members where they falsify, come before people and say can't talk president and people who are responsible. With all the commissions out of our girls, just the kind they emphasize say they are the people who are before the NPJ, they are kind of one. But they are the people who abuse them, they pass all, you know. But you know, honestly, the present situation with Salon right now, you know, it just started the way they say Kim Jong-un, North Korea, very close to that situation. Very close. Just look at Kim Jong-un, how they really people. That kind of regime they now want to forget Salon. They go pull up for me. And also the bank fella, they take notes of anything that is there. Especially when you don't make an example for the woman where they say you go be a revolution. Would say testimony na Nigeria. That one they say this are the similar things that happen. Keketoma, therefore all are accountable. The anti-corruption commission. If it's anti-corruption commission for real, they need to do something. Why the man for below inside one how you get the money? Anyway, because of the time, I won't forget to get for a really started. Thank you very much once more. And by God in power, the subscribe for long reach 100,000 subscribers from December. Inshallah, we will share on up.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. All right, we go to another call. The program that we had on YouTube and on Facebook, I take 4 more calls. 4 more calls.
Still waiting on the calls. 4 more calls. Whilst we wait for the calls, I think you know aram at all. For let me the listen the lady small one. Yeah, you know aram. Low the listen and small.
We've been together for 11 years. We've been married for 8 years. Why would I want to leave my marriage just because you cheat? That's not the first time, not the second or the fourth time. That same year, it be promised Aliza say, when they win election, it go.
All right. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Hello, we are.
Yes, please. Wait up with your voice. Did you sleep?
You know, see it all later on inside.
All right, no problem. So go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a really pity for this woman. I mean, bringing but it's a problem. Social media, you know. It's a pity. This man, he owed that woman an apology, you know, because an abuse don't take place, no matter who side it take place. I like na China, I like na Guinea, I like na Liberia. And all man they married and at two side they married. Married na London, they married na Salon. And that woman they, if he really want hurt her, he will take that case itself na London. Outside no matter outside the abuse happen, then they give them my justice. You know, man and girl for know how they treat woman, and moreover, my wife, they get picking them. You know, so now my own contribution. That's man.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah, thanks for.
All right, so they take 3 more calls. 3 more calls. Thank you to the one them all we don't subscribe, the one that we share and all. We appreciate you so much. So let me go and continue for listen.
It go make big birthday party for him. So indeed, he keep him promise. So how they can give me some money for we upkeep, then he give me money for buy things then for sheep for Aliza birthday. Now, if me and me man be there together,
You can still call 3 more calls and add your voice inside the program. We go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show.
Hello? Yeah, I'm Mr. Kamara.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
But Mr. B yesterday I called, say it was just a fruitless endeavor. But anyhow,
Sorry, sir.
you know, yeah, not a problem, yeah. So, like this issue of the NATCOM, it's like they are trying to muzzle people in Sierra Leone. They want people to remain silent. There'll not be any critique, any criticism as such. You know, the government is so myopic and parochial minded. That is why they are doing all this kind of thing to the citizenry of Sierra Leone. And in fact, I don't know if I don't get the information and say this Emmanuel Safa or something where they had this investigative committee for this term, they don't write orange money and the AfriCell, they say they for go into the company in the logbook and see, especially them get some certain key opposition figures them where them want for know what's in the call log within that time they like Anis Koma, Samora Kamara and the likes. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you don't know about that.
Well, not really, but I think if they do investigation, it's not wrong for them to do that.
Yeah, well, it's not bad. Let them go ahead. Let them go ahead. There's nothing hidden, you know. There's nothing hidden under the sun. So let them go about the investigation. But then they try for at least for put the opposition in a very funny situation. But by God in power, they go fail. Then me yesterday that issue now, but I'm comment on not to that dinner floor. You look at the picking and they're very harmless, they're very innocent, their faces them. How could you say these people are mercenaries? None of them are inside even their 30s or late 20s. If you see them very small picking, the other bobo self, you wear a peli, cover and face like no see them. The other picking, they laugh. They say them people are mercenary them. No.
Okay. So I'm very sorry that you know you participated yesterday. for that particular issue there, but we don't put on to rest for yesterday first, yeah? Thank you very much.
No problem. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll take two more calls. We still the wait, and whilst we wait, we listen small.
And we're at peace at that time. At what point, because he said I left him, or I broke up the marriage in 2018. How did we broke up in 2018 when few people watching here were invited to that birthday party in Freetown? In December, make party, it was really nice. We make birthday party for Wipikin. It was really beautiful. And then we returned 2019 January. Because the plan was he's going to start building a house. So in 2019, now he tell me, say, he don't get land in a hill station. I said, okay. I said, okay, I'll go see him. So we went to Freetown, July 2019. I think he took me there once. I don't know if it was in July or in December, but it was in 2008.
All right, we go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
I call from Riyadh. Maybe how you do?
Please God, are you safe?
Thank you.
All right, please.
I don't listen to this girl. Don't listen to him as a woman. I mean, I feel for him. But I want to say something about politicians then. To this, they direct me talk to this woman. This young girl, nobody see this coming. When you get a relationship, then your husband or fiance, whatever at the time, or child's father, and into politics, I want to let you understand. Let we all know one thing. You're going to be a trophy wife. You're going to be the wife. I know they come at you in the wrong way, my sister. I feel for you. You go only good for one thing. When they go meet President Bill, you know, where they go to your hometown, where they go say for bring the wife, this are where they first begin for campaign, or when they want for assign you somewhere. While he don't use you as a trophy wife there, that's all you are good for. What he want give you, it give you. What me go say them boku dan salon. With the vex from Fatima, why they be in Mother Bio. APRC time they were doing that 4-5 women them. This guy, this man, don't hurt this woman, he don't abuse them. We women in Sierra Leone, let we all learn. You the wife, you the girlfriend we turn married woman today. We the real legal wife is sit down quietly. Now respect where he gets for marriage. You the woman we put pepper that this woman in, yeah. You the woman we do what you do. Where you not even and get the sense for say yes, this or this same man, this Keketoma man use it, they use you. Be careful one day. Wait till he do so to you. Wait till they do so to his wife in picking their mama or picking mama a good one to you so and to you. And it's like you pray being this guy. You prayed your way. You make your way into this guy's heart. You say you seek a job. You seek this job through even this girl in family member. You understand me? You sit down, Musa, you sit down. Then you be they call this man. You behave like a side chick where deliberately be know what they do. They talk now to the girlfriend. You pray on them. You go after them, they call them for send message say, a man gets woman at treats. You make this woman left for vex, if he don't give up. Now reason make it come out still like it today. Now reason make it sit down for tell some of his story and he get more. Now we get for support him.
All right.
The one that way they go for bear me 1 minute. The one that way they go for negatively, let me tell you guys, when I left that woman, when I pray for him, the only thing we get for say, let the girl just comport himself, let left everything like it is for now, but let keep on telling story. Let not go after nobody in social media. Let keep in story out. When keep on telling his story out, then we go get question for ask this Keketoma.
And I think the question will not begin come where it will get for answer, if not to today self, but after it will get for answer. Thank you very much, my sister. God bless you.
Bye.
All right, so we'll take one last call. Let me see whether the last lucky caller will be for this particular program. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
I call from Uyaguna, concerned citizen.
Go ahead, please. You get 130 seconds.
And I want to talk about this woman. Because the man then had been to country money and teacher then had been they say Tolumu no sugar, then they say Adebayor just the buy. Now they are now with it so now. I think they don't look past Adebayor. Emas no can should run for single. Now this we talk. We support bad go for life. So me like me, I'm not sorry for this one. So now this is my own contribution.
Thank you very much. All right, so I think on the last call that one day for today. Thank you all very, very much. We see say we don't get 55,017. We still get people away to watch right now, but they not hit the subscribe button yet. So fine, 18. So please, we get 2 people away to watch right now. We more than 2, but 2 people in the way we actually while they press the subscribe button. Not for you we don't do them. For you we not subscribe yet, yeah? Hit for the subscribe button. Yes, you. Please, please. We want 100,000 subscribers for Meetup December, yeah? December all the 3 years we want for celebrate with 100,000 subscribers. So you not subscribe yet. 2 of you now. You now one. Yes, please. But not smile go. Okay, why? No, just press on for me, please. I'll wait. Okay, you know say, huh? If you watch, outside the live chat they go up, you see X now this side. Just press that X there. Then you'll be able to see outside this same number there, 55,000. Yeah? So you see the subscribe button there, red, press on. Then you come back over this side and you see the bell, you press on. Please, I'll wait for one now. 2 now, I'll wait for I left the program for today. 2. Whilst we wait for the 2 people, let we end up with this particular woman. Instead, we don't listen, but not just do it. Why I wait for the 2?
And I asked him, I said, are we not going to pray on this land? He said, oh, they've already prayed. The land is, what's it called? It's not an empty land, like someone had already started building on this land. So I said, but it doesn't matter. I want to pray on the land. If you say this is a house you're building for family, for your wife and kids, I want to pray on the land.
Yes, I don't show you now. You back now the other one, please.
I'll tell Paul to take you there. I said, okay. Which he did. So I went there that same July. I went there, prayed. There's a guy that was working for him. His name was Faouk Newland. So I prayed at the land, introduced the constructor worker, I don't know how to call him. We get the contract for do the house. We even get the guy number. The guy name Ade or so. Tell Aliza. He even show me the plan. Tell Aliza say that the house done the way they build for me and them. So make Aliza them design how the room they want. Make me self design how me room, because always at the tell and say I want a walk-in closet. So they make fun about that. Make me design how me want me closet for day. Me Aliza design the room how they want the room for day, which they did. So initially, me and the guy be the talk, Ade. I be the give me input, the kind tile I want and everything. You know, that 2019, things started getting worse. It's like every time I go, it got worse. Wait, the cover. I'll shake the cover panel.
All right, we still wait for the one person that we wait for. Now, no, not to you. You don't touch him, not touch her again. So now, touch her one more.
for the very first time, man cuss me, mama. I'm mute. Me not supposed to get mouth, but I'm mute. Cuss me, mama. Cuss me better one than it. The money thing. Yusuf will cost me the money or the afternoon, and me end up say sorry back to her. Threatening me or saying go call police. So me now say I mean call police on this country, Yusuf, the case. I say you want me to do in a national news, you want me to do all over the news, me too, because we story no go down. Don't threaten me with police.
Thank you very much.
Police.
The newest family
because
member.
It will look sad if Keketoma Sandi call police for his wife. And before I continue, from what Yusuf cost me, he can cost me, no ever apologize. Stay today. Why they talk so? Stay today, no apologize. Yusuf don't speak to my mother. Yusuf don't speak to no member of my family. Yusuf in level of arrogance. It's too high.
All right, so thank you very much. I'll be wait for one, but two don't come inside again. So I appreciate Tuna so much. The latest family members, them we don't come inside. We appreciate Tuna. Thank you very much for when I don't join me inside the show today. We don't able for gain in this particular program. We don't able for gain a lot. So yeah, a lot. 4 in the first place, so like 25 for this program, 25 new family members now we're able for gain. We appreciate Tuna. Please, as you come, share this link and tell somebody why if you join we Naya. So we want for reach 100,000 members then for meetup December, where now we are in 3 years. Now my birthday as well. Bible and birthday they follow in January. So please hit the subscribe button if you not don't do so yet, and for you where don't do so already, help we be ambassador for we, and help we share so people that way you know we go able for come and join. We get a lot of people, millions of people that when Yadonians that waiting at the net. So please invite them for come over and come benefit waiting you the benefit. Well, until we meet again. Until we meet again, inside another beautiful edition of a program, we are. My name is Adebayor, the freedom fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we can call we are. You don't touch them back, please. Make sure say you do want a thank you. Not touch her again. Just come over this side, you see the notification bell, touch them and you see the word all. You don't done. Yeah? Well, until we meet again, inside another beautiful edition of the program. Yeah, my name is Adebayor, the freedom fighter. Thank you and welcome to the latest family member inside We Are channel. Thank you to una all for the stars. We appreciate una for the likes, for the comments, and for the shares. Una all so much important. You know we come and call. You will just view. We appreciate una. And to una we don't consider for subscribe. We tell una plenty thank you. The challenge day on for meetup 100,000 by December. Tomorrow, hopefully, we go able to update una on the issue of that we patient where we get a bladder issue. Well, until we meet again, Adebayor, the freedom fighter. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Salam alaikum, rahmatullahi abarakatuh.
This na the one green seat inside status. But the one them we want for Sidon Param, them plenty. Some people want make the young candidate go continue with this seat. Other one themselves want make the young candidate come and sit on there for rule the country. But unfortunately, not just one man go able for sit down na this seat. Well, how you go able for make lay your young candidate sit down at this seat? Now only when you come out and vote. But wait, before you go and vote, one thing they when are you for first do we go qualify you for make you go able for vote. That now for register as a voter inside salon. Well, the one they were responsible for the voting process, they don't pull the date too. They say the 3rd of September to the 4th of October. Now they take that one day when you for go and register. But again, some people go want for do one kind way for crook the system. Not try that all because that's not crime. If you know say you the 18 years, the eve of election, that's the 23rd of June 2023, or on that particular day where the election they carry on, when at the 24th of June, do ya run and go register right now. But if you know say the eve of the election, you know the 18 years, not try more, because if they fail not say you register for vote when you know 18 years age, that's not crime. Now you the gladdy, but you know done day too. And not say as you the gladdy, and this is when you see registration center, you want for go the top and for go register. Not try that one day. Sat inside and the way you know for register. If you do walk na some side way far from your house, you do go school na some side way far from your house, or you do go to fable na one side way far from your house, no register there. Elect line then at your area. Make sure say you register na that side. You know what you make? The day for the election, if you dey live na Lumley, you go register na Calbaton or Atalo. The day for the election, then say motorcar no go run. Elect government say that they put public transport or then they put government bus, it not go enough. Because plenty people go dey like you, we go on for do the same thing. And the bus they not dey run fiti fata. So what you go do? Make sure say you register na the center where they near your house. So whether they say motorcar dey o, motorcar no dey o, you no dey o. You can just swing your answer, go to your voter center, vote, commode, and wait for the result. But if you're not able for vote on this day for election, and then you young candidates not win, you're responsible. Remember, your one vote will change the whole situation.